Okay. Basically, when I say that, I mean give me swords and give me Cyclone. That's what I want. I want my spin to win, and they're just being shits about it, and come on. Come on. Because, like, I know that melee has always been kind of rough in Path of Exile, but I like playing melee. I've always liked playing melee, like legitimate melee characters, actual melee characters, not, you know, like Frostblades, where you're melee, but your actual attack clears half a screen. And it's just like, come on. Come on, give me that. Give me my spin to win. Give me, like... Give me... I don't know. Oh, what's it called? Give me Smite. I miss Smite from Path of Exile 1. I do the smash, I get the ghosts, everything dies. It feels wonderful. Hey, Moen, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. They'll make Cyclone cost frenzy charges. That, honestly, I could see them doing that. So, I'm not even joking. I could see that. Hey, Haircut. Good to see you as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope y'all are doing good. I don't think we really need... No, we don't really need anything. I mean, my crew is salty about things, but... I don't know. $9,000 for 500 booze. That's gonna make them happy. Fine. Fine, I'll buy you guys booze. And I'm gonna buy you guys rice. There, I just blew a bunch of money. So you whiny babies will stop being whiny babies. Hey, Epson Phantom, welcome. Welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. Blessed hydration. I gotta get the turtle back into the... He's just so angry all the time. Okay, so we bought all that. Let's rice. No, rice. There we go. And some booze. All right. So now, in theory, our morale should start going back up. I hope. Oh no. I just save and we're immediately accosted by cutscenes. The steward would like to speak with me. About that. How? I know, the steward is like that statue that we have. How do I actually get, like, onto my boat, though? Video game. This? Hey, there we go. User interface. How does it work? This is just like the stream of loading screens at this rate. Good God. More like loser interface. Oh, Ela, you're so savage.
A moment of your time, Watcher, if you will.
I felt that one right in the balls. Holy shit, Ela, that interface is never gonna recover from that. Got him. Hey, it's... a moment of your time, Watcher, if you will. The steward of Cadnua's voice rises soft and evenly from her cracked bust. Yes, steward?
Some of the hands discovered an unusual crate in the ship's hold.
What kind of crate?
It is roughly a yard to a side and labeled beans. The hands who noticed it were tasked by the cook to bring up ingredients for the evening's stew.
How did this crate get into my ship unnoticed?
Unfortunately, the ship lacks the defensive fortifications of Cadnua. A crate could have been slipped aboard at any of our ports of call, assuming it wasn't placed among our goods as we took on supplies.
Alright, we asked what kind of crate already, but we're gonna ask again. Yeah, no beans in the crate then! A wave of affirmation rolls from the steward, the spiritual equivalent of a nod. Thank you, steward. I'll go see what it is.
The hand left the crate in the hold if you wish to examine it.
Bust. Never change, chat. Never change. We're going to open a strange package. Alright, is it this? The scent of food, salt, spices, and drink mixed with the stale odor of old grass, the musky stink of rats, and the ever-present fragrance of the sea. Hey, Brendan, welcome in. Open that package. Oh, we're totally gonna crack this package open. Chat rocks gently and you hear faint whispers, likely the quiet brushing of wind against the sails. Not far in, you find the crate in question. Its sides split by crowbars, the dry grass used as packing material spilled across the floor. Within stands an intricately carved chest of some dark tropical wood. A polished visage peers up at you, a triumvirate of wild animal faces carved in the swirling Guana style. The front of the chest bears an iron latch affixed to a complex iron mechanism that runs to the top four corners of the chest. You see no bolts or keyholes. Alright, well, let's examine it. Yeah, we have no idea. The animals seem to be a spider, a stelgare, and a boar. You don't know if they have any greater significance. Alright. Jody's nose wrinkles at the image. I reckon this might be Huana hunting god, like Galawain, but not exactly. Well, I'm glad we had somebody that actually knows what they're doing here. Worked for Pandora? Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? It's full of, I don't know, spiders and mosquitoes. Examine the latch. Yes, that mechanic skill of 0. The arms hold the box together, but you see no locking mechanism. If it's a trap, you don't see any evidence. Alright, well, Swell's gonna do what Swell does and just open the box. You turn the latch to the left, and a series of metal arms shift with it. The clasps holding the top of the chest come free, and you easily lift the lid. Laying within, cradled by dry grass, is an Uamua head, the mottled flesh of its neck raggedly cut free from the rest of its body, wherever that might be. Jody peers down on the grim cargo. Can't say I was expecting a head. Not even a little. Want me to fetch my lantern? As you peer down at the head, you feel a strange prickling sensation along your skin. Soul energy rises from the crate, throbbing in the air in time with your beating heart. I'm not going to make the obvious joke about, hey, that's one bad way to get head, but I'm just saying. Begins to take shape. So it is food, oh god.
See me? It's really you then, the captain of the Defiance.
It's chat, but yes.
Oh, this is fantastic. How satisfying it is to know one did not give one's life in vain. I come from the island of Kazuwari, and we need your aid.
So wait, what? They chopped this dude's head off and like FedExed it to me so that I can get a message from him? Bro, just write it on a piece of paper. Alright. What kind of aid do you need?
Kazuwari is an island where the most skillful hunters, the most hardened explorers, the deadliest warriors all gather to earn Tuamawai's favor.
Paper is so boring. I mean, technically true.
But Humaire, the island's caretaker, says the essence that sustains the island has sickened. Curdled, she called it. The animals, the trees, they all churn with anger and fear.
Don't y'all hate it when your essence curdles? Let's see. Well, ask me. What can I do about this? Its caretaker can't.
We need a watcher. No one else can talk to souls, Humaire said. And souls are our problem.
Sounds like you need the Ghostbusters, friend.
You're a watcher, right? The watcher. The one who died and lived again. Who speaks to the gods. That's the watcher we need.
More like it's spoken at by gods.
I knew it. I knew Humaire wouldn't have lied.
Maybe his body was payment for the transport, Cannibal Express. I mean, that also fair point. Also a fair point.
You will help, won't you?
I'll help if I can. What do you need me to do?
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you. Speak to Humaire at Kazuwari, Watcher. She'll be able to better explain the situation than I am.
And where is Kazuwari?
Kazuwari's a huge island west of Hasango. It's pretty hard to miss, what with the high cliffs and waterfalls. There's one thing you should know. The faces of the hunt jealously control who enters and leaves the island. But there's a waterfall on the southern side of the island that will allow you to sneak in, so long as you're circumspect.
Well, I mean, that was done when I was a wee little baby, but yeah, I think we can handle that.
I guess you should also know,
He grimaces.
the island's residents might not take too kindly to your presence if you're found. They're, prickly bunch.
So go here, help his people, but they're assholes and are gonna try to kill you if they find you. Boy howdy, I'm really sold on this one.
But I'm sure that won't be a problem for you.
Alright, I'll do what I can.
Once we've arrived, I can help you find your way into the heart of the island. You know, if you want me to, I wouldn't want to presume. In the meantime, I'll be here, well, behind you, really, with the rest of the spirits following you around.
Okay. Can we help the souls of the beast people instead? Right? Right? Let me join with the beast folk. I would 100% do that, given how they've not been raging douchebags to me at any point during this game. The beast folk definitely, of all of the factions that we've dealt with, have been the most chill. I mean, they've tried to kill me on a couple occasions, but typically it was because I started fights and they were just like defending their homelands and shit. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where. I think I want to do some mapping southwest of Nekataka, far to the southwest of Nekataka. So that's probably like down here. Maybe. Chat can name some more islands. Totally not terrible things. Oh, we have somebody that's injured. Who, what, and where? Oh no, you're healing. Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't know why, but this music track reminds me of RuneScape.
You find yourself in cold, suffocating darkness. There is a familiar weight in your hand. A lantern. It sputters to life, and the world shifts into focus. A staircase spirals endlessly below you. With nowhere else to go, you start down. A wave of blistering heat hits you. Then a sea salt wind. Divine voices boom and screech. Their words shake the platform beneath you, shake the very air around you. The gods are fighting.
And the parents are fighting again.
Lay your blame elsewhere, Wodika. I won't suffer your arguments any longer.
Mogren looms large before you, an accusing finger leveled at the melted visage of Wodika. Wodika screws her mouth into a sneer.
You fool! If only we had attacked him when I first proposed it.
Accusations drip bitter as bile from her tongue.
I mean, I think I'm gonna just keep up when it comes to dealing with these gods. We're just not gonna talk and let them make asses of themselves because it's funnier that way.
Wal smiles.
Enmity and animus, Watcher. Two old songs we sing in well-practiced harmony. Unable to reach accords, we compete to see who shouts best Shakeora.
The pallid knight looks down at you, a frown etched deep in her otherwise statue-still features.
I am afraid we are not at our best.
The Watcher's returned. Perhaps we should hear what he has to say.
Helia's birds chatter anxiously among themselves. Wal's many eyes alight on each god in turn.
We make little enough progress on our own.
Progress? Are you planning something new?
We try, but agreement eludes us.
Andra's storm-dark eyes swivel to meet yours.
Is there nothing we can do?
Mogren glances at the pallid knight from the corner of her eye. After a thoughtful pause, she speaks.
The time has come for us to seize the power we have long left untouched and absorb our scattered children.
Andra nods, her lure bobbing bright.
Terrible though it would be, perhaps you are right.
Are those like the God, what are they called? The Godborn or whatever? Didn't Margaret mention this once before?
I
I did, and I was scolded like a child for my terrible audacity.
A curl of steam rises from her nose. The Pallid Knight looks on, impassive.
Should we be killed, we may possess the bodies of our godlike children. Or should we face a force too powerful to stand against, we can absorb their souls, granting us additional strength.
We're gonna say nothing.
But we get ahead of ourselves. First, the Watcher must get to Ukaizo, and that will be a trial all its own.
What do you mean?
The Guardian of Ukaizo has stood watch over that place for millennia. It will not stand aside, not even for Bareth's Herald.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I wonder if they give you unique dialogue here if you're playing as a god. Like, I bet they do.
Helia, who had been lost in quiet, anxious conversation with her birds, breaks in.
It yet lives.
So while daydreaming, he's combing his mustache, slowly working the marshmallow deeper and deeper in to strengthen it against the trials that are to come.
Of course. Our progenitors crafted it.
A pair of Helia's finches come to join Wow's floating eye. They hover just out of Mogren's reach and swoop in to poke her when she's not looking.
And the Watcher will be forced to reckon with it if he wishes to confront Aethys.
The birds at last linger too long, and Mogren slaps them away. They burst into a cloud of essence, then reform, and fly in a screeching chorus back to Helia.
The Guardian of Ukaizo.
A creature crafted by the Ingwithans to protect the machinery of reincarnation. It doesn't care much for visitors.
Will you divulge our every secret to the Kith, Mogren?
Mogren shrugs.
If it suits me.
Go prepared, Watcher. The Guardian will not stand aside, not even for the Herald of Bareth.
Won't Aethys take care of it?
It is not one of Gallowayne's mindless beasts. It has a heart and a mind, and it will throw neither away to oppose Aethys. And Aethys will not fight the creature. It would prove little more than a distraction for him, especially as my tsunami and Mogren's volcano couldn't stop him.
Why can't you just get rid of it?
It is its own creature, Watcher. It does not listen to us.
There is another topic we have yet to address.
The Pallid Knight holds up one gauntleted hand, and the other gods fall silent.
Tell me, Watcher, where do you stand? What do you think of Aethys' scheme to destroy the wheel?
Oh. So the gods are actually baby wusses? Yes. Yes. All I am hearing out of this gaggle of gormless gods is that there are a bunch of wussy babies too afraid to fight their own battles, so they're making me do it instead. Say nothing. The temptation is honestly kind of strong. I mean, we know what happens if he destroys the wheel. It kills reincarnation. We want to stop him. The agnostic in me is like, well, fuck the gods. We gotta figure this shit out on ourselves. But what would Swell do? This doesn't feel like the act of a caring god to me.
And so many will suffer needlessly for it.
Kith will have a few generations at most before the Beyond is vacant of souls. And adaptability is your greatest strength. Aethys believes you will succeed. An uncaring god would not have that faith.
The Pallid Knight knits her fingers together and regards you.
You would take his side? He destroys your wheel.
The Pallid Knight turns unblinking eyes on Wotica.
Put aside your childish notion of sides and open your eyes. You are made blind by your rage.
Aethys loves the mortals more than any of us. He has always been their greatest champion. He believes Kith will rise to his challenge. I am not so sure, but I look forward to watching them try.
Oh, we say nothing.
What if Aethys is right, and Kith succeed in rebuilding the wheel? What then?
We'll remake our world without you in it.
Such hubris. Kith will make a mess of things. You cannot help yourselves. You must be controlled, lest you stray and fail.
And what if they fail? Then they die. And so do we. We have to help them.
Helia's voice rises, near to panic. Worika drives her fist into her hand.
Help them! We should finally bring them to heel!
The Pallid Knight raises a hand and stares at Worika until she falls silent.
Watcher, Aothis yet values your counsel.
The Pallid Knight's eyes bore into yours.
An impassioned plea from the Hound of Aothis may still temper his actions. Confront him at Ukaizo.
I will try.
The future of Kith and the gods rests on your shoulders, Watcher, so I hope that you do.
The Pallid Knight's stern countenance softens.
Time moves swiftly away from us now.
The Pallid Knight spreads her hands before her.
Go, Watcher. Do what you must.
The edges of your vision begin to dim. Like a sun setting, twilight encroaches on your mind.
All right.
The Pallid Knight conjures a blinding white light in her palm that swiftly grows to engulf the room. Then, the crack of thunder rends the air, and you feel the floor drop out beneath you. You come to flat on your back, staring at an all too familiar ceiling. Alone, once again.
So it turns out that for the entirety of this game, our character's just been in a mental asylum, having mental breaks constantly, and that's what the gods talking to him are. Pull a Realms of the Haunting on me, where it turns out you're in a freaking asylum. I should play Realms of the Haunting again. We could do a stream playthrough of Realms of the Haunting in October. That would be a fun, like, Halloween game. Normally I don't really do seasonal stuff, but with streaming more, we could probably get away with that. And I do like Realms of the Haunting. Pillars of Cthulhu Fatang. Yeah, exactly. Received an important missive from Hazanui Karu. What do we got? Swell! I hope you've recovered from your ordeal at Magrin's Teeth. Come see me at the Imperial Command in the Brass Citadel when you return to Nikitaka. The way to Ukaizo lies open before us, but I require your help. Is that... Yes. Yes, it is. I don't know if we're gonna side with the Royal Deadfire Company. I don't think we are. I think we're probably going to side with the Huana, if I had to guess. Value 0 CP, worthless. Hey, Poil, good to see you. Welcome. Still pillaring the 7 Seas without fail. Spoopy. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we're sitting with regards to, like, other playthroughs and stuff. I don't see why we couldn't do some spooky games for October. I think it could be fun. I'll have to go digging. Oh, shit. That's trouble. No, 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 sir, thank you. That's right, you better run away. Fucking wussy babies. Make my own side. Wouldn't that be cool, though, if you could do, like, oh, shit, what's the name? Like, Mountain Blade, where you hit a point where you just have such a big doom stack, you can just kind of do what you want. Always feels good. Friday the 13th on the NES. Friday the 13th, is that? Okay, so Friday the 13th, that game. So, Jason always does the same thing in that game. So if you figure out what he's doing, you can actually work around, like, the pattern that he does and, like, trivialize that game. The trick is to just never get him in, like, the small battle, like, I shouldn't say small battles. You always want to fight him, like, on the overworld. And it's much easier. But yeah, Friday the 13th is not a good game. Are you trouble? Unaffiliated trade ships. But it's a galleon, so it's probably going to beat my ass. Mirlasfen the Truly Insane. Oh, we've got to. Hey, buddy. I want your boat or something. 12th level wizard. Alright, yeah, he has us beat. Let's just board him. Ram it. You know it. It's crazy that they just let you skip the ship-to-ship combat and go straight to this. I don't know. Alright, so what are we up against here? Ironclad constructs, reavers, a lackey, and then there's him. Okay, alright, everybody take up positions. We are immediately going to summon the tentacles. We are immediately going to summon... Oh, we can't summon our dragons, that's unfortunate. Go ahead and summon the tiger. Then don't we have, yes, the horn. We're summoning ads. Many, many, many ads. Alright, Aloth, where are you? There's Aloth. Where's the chain lightning? Get the chain lightning cooking. At least buy it dinner first. No. This ship is a cheap date. I'll take it. Do I have confusion? I can't remember. Yes, yes I do. Oh, beautiful. It was certainly a game. Yeah, I don't necessarily know if I want to do, like, bad games. Seraphim up there just got absolutely bodied by this wizard. Alright, Aloth, it's time for a wizard's duel. Dude, stop fireball. He just fireballed my dudes. Nobody fireballs my dudes and lives. Only I may fireball my dudes. Alright, Aloth won that fight. Nice. Go Aloth. Now for the rest of these... fine individuals. Maybe try fearing them. Exactly, Kibitz, you get it. The only one that can fireball my dudes is me. Yeah, I might see about... I don't know, I might throw something up on the Discord where people can start listing, like, old horror games. Get your spells back, Aloth. We were told last time... Yeah, we were told last time that we can use our empowers on ourself as Aloth to get our spells back. Which is extra chain lightnings and extra fireballs. Which, insofar as I'm concerned, is just the best thing in the world. Jesus, it's just shit is exploding everywhere. This is glorious. Just absolutely glorious. These constructs are not going down, though. Maybe do your charge. See, yeah, I was gonna say I'm seeing a lot of like no penetration. That's not fun for anybody. Everybody focus on this guy. Oh, how about another chain lightning? And this Spirit Lance does... No, still no penetration. I was gonna say, the last time I lost summoned this Spirit Lance, it was doing good damage.
I shall deal with this one, yes?
I don't know. I see they're immune to fire, but otherwise their armor is... high, but doesn't look like anything, like, nutso. Starting to sound like wizardry again with no penetration. Oh, God. Oh, early wizardry combat. Just absolute sadness. I should play Wizardry 6 again, though. That game was a lot of fun. Do a different party. I have no idea what we would end up doing, but it would be fun. Alright, so what all did we get here? 10 morale. Crew gained a lot of experience. 1 sailor experience. Swell gained a rank. Alright, share coins with the crew. It's not... 600... it's about 1,000. About 1,000 coins. We'll share those with the crew. Alright, and that aside, we didn't really get anything worth anything. I mean, we got their flag, I guess. But yeah, that aside, not a whole hell of a lot worth anything. Alright, we'll take it all, though. Vendor trash, if nothing else. Okay, that was relatively chill, honestly. That if we'd have done ship-to-ship combat, it would have probably ended much worse for us. Okay, so we have the Blighted Bog, Falsemouth Forest, Ruins of Mirrors, Oral River Delta. This island's gonna be thick by the look of things here. Oh no, this island area is above our level and will be very hard to complete at this time. We'll see about that. Fetid, sweltering air cradles you as you push your way through the thick growth. Your clothing sticks to your skin and sweat drips from your brow and chin. You hear movement ahead of you, accompanied by something that sounds like conversation. Sneak closer to observe. Swell falls on himself. A large boggy clearing spreads before you, mist clinging to the water and soggy ground alike. A massive lurker rests in the water, utterly still as a Menpuigra and Delangan speak in low, susurrus tones. What the fuck is this? Hello, airport noises, thank you. The corrupted form of Adragan, nature spirit. Okay. The Menpuigra and Delangan fall silent as you appear, and their former waves the ladder back as she makes her way to you. The reek of decay precedes her, and she peers at you with black eyes, but does not attack. We would kill you for your trespass, consume your essence and add it to our own, yet you find us otherwise engaged. Leave this place while you can. Hard lips twist about a mouth, filled with teeth of gnarled wood. A Delamgan gave me an amazing mushroom once. Any chance I can get another swell just looking for his next score. When I'm done burning this place, there won't be any cinders. What's going on here? A hiss issues from her knotted mouth. That is none of your concern, kid. Alright, then we're gonna scatter them with magic. And we are, of course, going to lean back on Ye Olde Fireball. Aloth gathers his essence around them and hurls a blast of mystic power into the clearing. Debris fall around you, but the Menpuigra and her cohort remain. Uh-oh. They glare and hiss at you, and the floor around you bursts into movement, advancing. Aloth, why? Why would you do that? Just cast a fireball. Chat, I think we may have aired Bog Ooze, Delamgan. And I haven't had a chance to rest, so we don't have any of our ad summoning stuff yet. I don't think. Yeah. Okay, let us engage and summon tentacles.
Can't get a clean hit.
This is just an encroaching of doom right here, it feels like. As soon as these things are all within melee, it's gonna go really badly. Ooh. That's worrying. Do I try for a big fireball? Yeah, of course I do. Old Leaf. Oh, that's right. You have summons. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get something else down then. Split people up a little bit here. Try a fireball. Alright, there's our bubble. Feeling better about things. We must summon additional tentacles. Old Leaf engage, thank you. Let's try summoning again. Would you fucking do it?
Yes?
Alright, there we go. We got ads. We've got minions. The rest for the wicked. That's terrible, Cell. That is terrible. But currywurst with french fries? That sounds fucking delicious. Man, I could go for some curry. Oh, I'm gonna have to pester the dwarf later. See if she wants to get Indian for dinner. There's this Indian place near us. The best fucking chicken tikka masala I have ever had. I live semi near what would be considered a large city, and they have a couple Indian places, and I've tried their chicken tikka masala, and it is not as good as like this little hole in the wall Indian place that she and I found. Oh my god, it's so good. Cause like they don't go like, cause with chicken tikka masala, the sauce is like it's like a tomato-based sauce, and most places go too heavy on the tomato, from what I've found, and it tastes just like pasta sauce, and that's not what I want. But this place, it tastes like it's like super creamy, and oh my god, it's so good. Now I'm hungry. Damn it, chat.
I'm here, indeed.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Stop summoning bees. Incredibly rude.
These wounds run deep.
Oh, that's not good. Let's heal. And where is Juan's Pledge? Let's get some actual healing going here. Goldleaf, why? I told you to like do the bubble of healing, and you're just like, nah, I want to die instead. Because I'm bad. Now I'm hungry. Is this frickin' we have dank spores. Aloth's down. Any potions? No, not on her anymore. Oh, there goes Goldleaf. Let's solve that problem. Get back on your feet, Goldleaf. No napping. There we go. Thing finally died.
Indeed.
Okay, so what do we have here? Confusion, barring death's door, displacement, stat buff, prayer, basically. Still full from veal goulash. Ooh, nice. Very nice.
Right between the eyes.
Was your bird dead? No, your bird's not dead. Where is your bird? There's your bird.
No rush, but if you have any antidotes, Sandy,
You're fine. Stop your petulant baby noises, Adair. Do like, I don't know. Oh, they killed the ooze. I'm too busy looking at the bar down here while they're murdering everything. I was like preparing to penetrating strike it to do some extra damage and stuff. No, don't need it. Dank spore, get wrecked. Aloth expertly tanking the ground. All right, there we go.
I'm here.
That was easy. Let's lose some bodies. Bunch of twigs and berries. And a log. Boy. Okay. What else we got? And some spores. Yeah, you said it. That was certainly a fight. Hello, male. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. That was something. No loot worth anything, and we didn't even get a tasty mushroom out of it either. We do, however, have access to a ruined tower. Don't plunder its diary. Just is called the logbook. Ugh. Horrible. What kind of loot? I don't know. Throw like a corpse out there with some minor artifact on it or something. Come on now. Alright, wooden stone structure stained by oily smoke residue, smattering of masonry spread out at the base in a wide fan. It seems to have suffered from some kind of explosion. We're just gonna search. Potion of Merciless Gaze, potions of deafness, some garnets, and nothing else. We are now going to rest, because I want to get our charges back for everything. Okay. So is this Ah, okay, can we cross over? No, of course not. Why would we be able to cross? Why would we be able to ford the river? Let me caulk my wagon and inevitably sink amongst the tides, game. Come on now. I don't ask for much. Come on now. Living room painted, got 2 layers down on the walls, tired but happy. Hell yeah, that's a good day. It's a good day. I'm glad it's going well for you. Alright, we'll do the river delta, then we'll come back to the forest, and then we'll do this. I assume this is a dungeon, if I had to guess. The deep river that flows down from the island's central mountains meets the sea here, expanding into a broad delta. The azure water spreads to the east, remarkably calm and quiet. Gulls hang in the air above the shallows, intermittently diving in pursuit of food. A weathered skiff rests on the shore, and a galleon sets at anchor a mile or so off the coast. Fresh footprints in the sand lead inland along the side of the river. Well, we're gonna follow them, of course. You follow the path inland. Unlike the sea, the river's waters churn on their way down from the hills. On the far side of the water stands the crumbled ruins of an ancient tower. A huge lake, the river's source, spreads before you, ringed almost entirely by walls of sheer rock. It is fed by a towering waterfall that cascades down the island's rocky promontories. Excuse me. Near the shore, you see a group of kith, along with an ogre and imp in freebooter dress. Well, if they're freebooters, let's hide in the undergrowth. We failed. Oh boy. You duck behind a rock, kicking a stone on your way. It bounces down the hill, and the pirates look up at you. "A hider by that rock!" squeals the imp, pointing at you wildly. "I saw it first!" One of the kith, a sharply dressed young man, steps forward, his hand hovering near the grip of his blade. Oh boy. Something tells me this is going to end in violence. Ah, the pirate bows low at the waist, his left hand fanning out the tail of his fine alien coat. His right hand, however, remains near the grip of his weapon. He straightens, and his dark eyes hold yours.
I'm not one to start a fray. I don't have to, bon amico, but I'm very curious as to just what in the name of WoW you're doing here.
Ah. Swell wouldn't say that he looks like somebody's worth meeting. I go where I want, when I want, and how I want. He frowns, his attention flickering down your length and up again.
Doubtless. Still, the question requires asking and answering alike. Why are you here?
Oh, he does have a... They have a loot. We could try intimidating. That's not really Swell's thing, though. I think we have some intimidate skill in the party, but Swell is mostly about diplomacy. That's a nice box you've got there. What's in it?
A very large pile of none of your god's damned concern.
The imp crouched nearby giggles.
Quiet, rat.
Okay. Intimidate and draw our weapons. You just made it my concern. Ah! They're pirates though, and we do hate pirates, right? Yeah. Enough of this. Yeah, we hate pirates. What do we got? A winged rat. All right. Constant and Berkner. Sure. Let's do this. I could absolutely go Nova on these dudes and just summon all of the everything, and while that's tempting, I don't think it's necessary yet. We'll see how things go here. Ooh. They're corking up our spells. I need those tentacles. Okay, their boss is dead. Next is this one. Aloth, stop taking damage, man. One job.
Got to keep the lad on his feet.
Let us end this.
Oh, this one is just not wanting to die. That's mildly unfortunate. How about... Bounding Missile. What is that? That is constant. I don't know what this thing's doing. Minor Avatar. Strong, quick, fit, insightful, steadfast, and smart. So that's just stat buffs across the board. Get some more healing going. Do I summon minions? I don't know if it's time. I don't know if it's time yet or not. Are you a wizard? You might be a wizard. Let's put some bullets into you. Aloth, stop dying. One job, my friend. One job. Yeah, this Lyria is just refusing to die, and I mean, I respect that level of steadfastness, but like, damn. Maybe we can fear the ogre. Yeah, there we go. Ogre is feared. Oh, sniped by the magic missile. Okay. The ogre is honestly probably the last one I'm going to kill, because all he does is the bonk, and really the bonk isn't that intimidating. Loth giving the enemy wizard one final poke.
Yes?
Still got it.
He's trying. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Had to manage it a little bit, but it was nothing too harrowing there. Superb scale armor. Superb warhammer, superb large shield, a key, cloak of greater protection. Okay, so this is actually some decent gear here. Specifically that shield. Okay, Swell's got a good one, but Gold Leaf. I'm pretty sure she's proficient with large shields now. Yeah. Yeah, that's an upgrade for Gold Leaf at the very least. And the warhammer... I think I'm going to keep her with the flail. Arcing blows is really good. And then this Cloak of Protection, which is plus 10 to your 3 saving throws. I'm going to actually give that to Gold Leaf as well. There. We need to find her a cooler looking helmet. Because that one looks kind of doofy. Just saying. Alright, what's in the box? What's in the box? Puke Stabber. Okay. Epic Hangover and Mean Drunk. Stokes the fire in the wielder's belly, infusing their mind and body with drunken rage. Increased attack and melee damage while under the effects of alcohol. I don't even know. We can enchant it to have Mad Drunk. Or Numb. An epic hangover with debauchery and iron stomach. Hangovers no longer cause vomiting, and bad food no longer sickens the wielder. If you stab too hard, they make puke. Good God, Hila. What in the fuck? You have an OP weapon, but to deal damage, you just stab through enemies puking. Will play strike passes and make any kith or wilder instantly vomitously ill. Okay. I don't think we're gonna use this, but boy, we got us a new knife. Anything else hiding on the beach? We just extinguished 5 lives for a dagger that's going to sit in my stash unused until the end of the game. I think that makes us bad people. Just maybe. They chose to not give it. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Like, I was gonna be amicable towards them until they started acting like dicks, but then I was like, no, wait, they're pirates. I have an excuse. Let's murder them all. Let the cook use it to prepare meals. Oh yeah, that's some RimWorld bullshit right there. Like having your cook puking all over the kitchen and then everybody gets food poisoning. You smell them before you see them. Oh god, we've walked into a furry convention. Oh. Logafeth corpses litter the area. Some are burned beyond recognition, while others have been crushed so badly they're little more than greasy smears on the ground. Well, let's search the area. A dare. As you inspect the grisly scene, you catch a glimpse of a large group of Logafeth laying in wait, and all of them have their blow darts trained on you. Rove was there with his backpack full of dead cats. Oh no, Goldleaf was injured. Excuse me. They fire a volley of darts before you have a chance to react, though you dodge the projectiles. One dart hits Goldleaf square in the neck. The Logafeth let out an ululating cry and charged toward you. Not blow dart, yeah, right? But no, Goldleaf, in all of her plate mail, you know, I mean, I guess her neck is bare, even with the gorget on there, yeah. Maybe it hit her in the chin or something, I don't know. Video games. So what do we got? These, wow, none of these things even have, okay. And these fishies even have skulls on them. There are a lot of wizards, though, I'm seeing. Let's chain lightning them. But also fireball. Jeez. Never watched Blue Pocahontas. The Avatar movies don't count. The Avatar movies don't count. Okay, well that was certainly an encounter, I guess. It always surprises me how much we just chew through anything that's level appropriate for us. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, let's see what we got. Do we have a dungeon? I would love a dungeon. Dungeons are fun. Several Logafeth corpses lie strewn across the entrance to the ruins in broken, boneless heaps. The blood dash on the ground is bright red, still fresh. They must have died recently. Enter the ruin. Hell yeah. Take it easy, Brandon. Enjoy your lunch. I hope it is delicious.
I'll handle this.
These vines form the vanguard of the jungle's effort to reclaim this temple.
Hey, watch out.
Okay. Oh no, an imp! Another imp!
be discreet. Oh? I shall.
Okay. Some loot. Some loot. Just a bunch of random miscellany. I gotta say, like, I like that there's goodies hidden all over in this, but
Take the Book of Storms from me. I know it.
the woman's hair is a mess, her clothes ragged, and her face is haggard with exhaustion.
You can't have it. It's mine. Mine.
She glares at you with narrow, untrusting eyes and gritted teeth. What is this? Arcana? The Book of Storms is a myth. Only a fool would seek it out.
Alchemy didn't believe it was real either. He told me I was mad. But I have proof. I'll show him. I won't let you steal it from me. It's mine. I found it.
She turns to her minions and gestures wildly at you.
Intruders.
Oh. Alright. I mean, we're just immediately going to pull back into the hallway. They can come to us. Hey, no fair magic missiling us through walls. The shadows are pretty good, honestly. That's kind of impressive. Alright. Battle is joined. Let's go ahead and summon ye olde tentacles. Let's get the heals down. Oh, damn it. Immediate interruption. Clever. Alright, fine. In that case, you get the dragons. Here you go. Shots through walls. It's friggin' Tucker's kobolds. There's like some top shelf DM spite right there. Aloth. No dying. You are not allowed to die yet. Alright, blow the horn and summon the jade figurine. Gold leaf heal, please. And chain lightning in there somewhere. It's just shit. Like, this is just pure chaos right here. I have no idea. But that's okay. Because I think we're maybe winning.
Stuck over here.
Led by Cuck Norris? The Kobold Karate Commandos. Kibitz? Kibitz? I don't know.
I wish I could.
Can't get a clean hit.
Underestimated the Reaper chilies. Oh no. That's unfortunate.
Can't take much more. How indeed.
Okay, what do we still have here? A Void Seer, which I'm going to magic missile ideally to death here momentarily. There we go. Would you please go kill this imp? Printer is going burr. Uh-oh.
There's a walloping. Yeah. May I help? No mercy.
Not quite. Might as well be
What's this
hitting the
thing
wall.
doing? What is it? Like sitting there undulating. So confused. I was gonna lightning bolt this thing, but that's a bad idea because our lightning bolts bounce.
This is futile.
That fire immunity though. I love that this one golem, there we go, I was gonna say, this one golem just outlasted everything, including the boss. Alright, so we have Laughlyn's Grimoire and the Book of Storms, which is actually usable only by wizards. Alright, and then a bunch of other miscellany that I'm not too interested in. Okay, let's see what we got.